I know you have questions, but we'll level with you guys real quick. Let's relax, and I'll continue. So I tried to record this video 3 separate times. Well, technically this is the third. I've tried to record it 2 previous times, of which to no avail. So my reactions may be a bit dulled down to this, but that doesn't mean, or I hope that doesn't make it any less enjoyable. But without further ado, welcome to Iron Lung. That's right. I said I'd do it. Like, I don't know, start of January or something. And here I am, finally realizing that goal. Uh, finally getting to play it how I meant it to be. This was actually supposed to be the first video with my face cam in it, but those 2 previous setups really had me tweaking. First one, game audio didn't record. Second one, both of them recorded, but they were going at like, I don't know, like 15 frames per whenever. So it did not look good, and I just got tired, decided to go out to eat, and then came back and then recorded Sonic Adventure 2, as I'm assuming you saw. So why don't we skip the details and get right into it, as it were. There we go. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom.
Beginning at descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so resume and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
And like that, I'm now in the game. Alright, let's take the time right now to go look at this stuff. Rapture. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see here. In 357 EIC, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut out. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred, or experiencing any of their unusual phenomena, so it's uncertain what exactly might have happened upon investigation. It was observed independently by several stations that were where there had been or previously been planets. Nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone. Along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed in this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Let's look at EIC. This is also my way of helping you guys out with knowing the lore about it, before we get to watching the movie. Because this way, I feel like it might make it a lot more enjoyable if you know the background of it, you know? Alright. EIC, Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization. Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-world or off-Earth colony on Mars, in 1992 AD, which is 0 EIC. It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy. Although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to the large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and starships all stations and starship alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses IMC. So we're already seeing a bit of a split there between the other stations and starships versus Eden, which uses IMC. So we saw, I'm pretty sure, let's look at IMC and then do Eden. Alright, IMC, Interstellar Martian Calendar, known commonly as IMC. The Interstellar Martian Calendar is an alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture. Whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth, IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.8 years in IMC. Okay. Okay, that's currently only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. So we're already seeing, well, I figured we already kind of knew, given the fact that they use IMC, that they would be aligned with Mars, not Martian. Alright. I think we already know what Mars is. So let's just do that real quick and look at it. Known commonly, or MARS. Boom. The fourth planet from the sun and the site first off-Earth colony in 1992 AD. Mars was most populated planet in solar system before the Quiet Rapture, surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. Now all that remains of Mars' former glory is the Eden space station. Alright, let's look at Eden. Alright. Eden. Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintained a strong sense of the COI. Strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after the attack on Filament Station. Alright, let's look at COI and then go to Filament Station. COI, the Constellation of Iron. The Constellation of Iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials, and its two main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of a menace from other surrounding stations such as Eden. So, other surrounding stations, that's more implying that... Sorry, I thought I heard something outside. That's more implying that there is more than one space station that is hostile towards them besides Eden. Alright, let's look at Filament Station. Okay, I have to type in the full thing. Oh, Filament. Fleament. I keep saying fleament. Okay. Filament station. Filament Station was the fourth and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The conflicted battle ended unresolved when Eden's troops resorted to sabotaging the station's recator. I think it means reactor. Resulting in a critical breach. Redacted. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into the COI society by 381 EIC. Which I'm just gonna skip conviction realization, which I'm just gonna summarize it for you guys. It's literally just community service. So technically what we're doing, because we're a convict, we're undergoing conviction realization. So we're basically doing community service by being banished to the depths of this blood ocean. Alright, let's look at... This is one I haven't seen, like you guys haven't seen yet, but this is one. SM-13, which is what we're in, Submarine 13. One of the 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. Alright. Blood oceans. Okay. AT5 and Z8. Alright. An unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since Quiet Rapture. Moon AT5 and Moon Z8 are the most notable notifications as they are under control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from and how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean on AT5 is of particular interest because redacted. Alright, let's look at AT5 and then Z8. AT5. Okay. Redacted. This entry has been redacted. See Blood Oceans. Alright, let's go Z8. Z8. The site of one of 4 known blood oceans and one of 2 such moons under control. So yeah, redacted. Moon Z8 historically has been used for realization of the COI convictions until the discovery of Moon AT5. I'm thinking we're on AT5. That's the only way that tracks. Alright, let's take a look at this. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Interesting. Let's keep going. All right. Oh, this is a lot more fluid. All right. Time to just go forward. So I'm probably gonna end up cutting a lot of the in-betweens of me wandering around in this, because a lot of it is just this. The only bright side about it is I've gotten pretty decent at maneuvering around, so I kind of don't have to look at the map as much. But that's just because I've had to replay this several times. Oh wait, I missed it. It's 22. $322. 186, and angle will be 33. All right, easy. I missed it. Fuck. I'm dancing around it each time. Woo! There we go. Look at that. Didn't mean to peek the mic. Sorry about that. Ah, there we go. It's the calcium spikes. Yeah. Those do look like I'd call them calcium spikes, but that's just because this is a grainy black and white thing. I will say what this game does exceptionally well is ambience. It has a way of making you just because this game is, if I'm being completely honest, as of where it is, right, like how this plays, this is almost completely ambience. Like, there's not much else to go off of for this game besides I'm literally stuck in here. There's some lore now, but I can't see anything besides the photos. Which, especially if you're someone who has a very big fear of depths, that will really like get to you. But for me, that really doesn't bother me too much. I don't have a severe fear of like it's called thalassophobia, which is like the fear of deep bodies of water. Which that doesn't really bother me too much. I understand the idea of absolutely just being eviscerated by the sheer pressure of being down there. That does in fact sound terrifying. But whenever I look at the depths of the ocean, I don't immediately feel completely unnerved or like horrified or like afraid to the point where I'm like, I gotta get out. All right, 263, 378, and just do directly 90. Fuck. No. There we go. Cool. And what was I looking for again? It was 378. It was 378? Yeah. There we go. And angle will be 50. Alright, back this way. 6. There we go. Oh, first try. There we go. More tendrils or tendril-like things. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, this isn't too tough, honestly. Alright, where am I at now? I'll have to go from here. I can angle up diagonally, like, if I aim right for, like, that point of the compass, or, like, the angler, right there. If I aim for that, I should be in a pretty decent spot. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there every single time. There we go. Alright, cool. And now what's this? Alright, 48. Is that 4? Was that 406? Yeah, 406. Oh, missed it just barely. And I missed it again. There we go. 406. And 296 is the angle I'm looking for. And I missed it. There we go. 296. 296 259 406. Alright. I think I already know what I'm going to name this video. I'm not going to tell you guys. You'll just have to wait until it comes out. Oh, I thought tab said map or nap for a second, not map. Alright. Yeah, these look like worms or like tubes. Alright, I can probably just do this loop here. Alright, let's live a little, why don't we? If I'm just careful, I won't have to look at it. I want to see if I can. That's certainly a wall. 277. So that's not entirely. I will say that thing always feels random. I wonder what happens if I type in bones. Spikes. Okay. All of these are nothing. Okay. Let's just keep going. It was like 560 is what I was looking for. There we go, 560. And all that's left is to go directly down to 227. Right? Oh, ooh. I'm loving getting these perfectly clean numbers. I hope you guys are enjoying me trying to like maneuver my way into hitting those. Oh wait, I missed it. It's 277. There we go. 277, 560, and angle 43. Boom! Look at that. Just take a moment to admire how skilled I am at that. I will say, every single time I see that. Also, this looks like the Black Mesa logo. That's what that reminded me of when I first saw it. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel good at all knowing that that guy's gone. I think my favorite part is it makes it feel like it's literally just distortion, but it's not. It is far from something as simple as film grain distortion. Which I think is what really kind of like puts in the oomph factor, because some people just won't notice that. Some people will see it and it's just like, oh, it looks weird because it's like film grain, but it's not. It's the thing. It's the creature. The creature feature. Oh, that was perfecto. Oh. Alright, 180, and then I just go down to 197. Cool. Or it's 177, not one. Or no, it is 197. 3, 2, 1. 8. 6'3", 6'13", 197, angle 55. I just have to not think about it as much. So close. So close. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Easy. And there's the skeleton of the possible not a whale, I think is what the achievement is. Alright. Let's angle it that away. A little bit like that. And it's Y is 197. So it's like right around here. Okay, I should probably angle it a little bit up just so it makes it easier for me to go in and get that. So I can kind of blitz it, you know? There we go. 864. Now it's time to go directly down. Yo, easy. Man, I keep spending my luck on that one instead of actually, like, I don't know. 258, okay. Okay, 258, 864, 209 is what I'm looking at. I missed it. There we go. 209, 864, 258. Okay, cool. Damn. Damn, look at that. Look at all of that. I didn't mean to press escape. It looks like a building because you can kind of see both the windows and the one on the upper floor. Look at that. And if I just angle this like this, I don't have to be perfect for this one. I just have to back out. Oh, you fucking... Oh my god. That one actually kind of got me. Again. Oh, right, yeah. Something fucking hits me. Let's see. The film grain hit me, guys. Alright, let's see. What am I... Where am I at? Let's... 576 and 355. 355. So probably right about there. Okay, cool. Oh, 57. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so angle it kind of like that. the save. Alright, what's the Y I'm looking for? 520. If I keep heading this way, I shouldn't have any problems. Okay. See, it's those moments right there that genuinely, like, that do a really good job at tapping into that fear of literally of the unknown. That's exactly what it is. Sorry, I was scratching my back. It felt a little itchy. But as I was saying, it really taps to that fear of the unknown by especially making it so even though it's something beyond you or beyond, I guess, human comprehension is a way to put it. It just the fact that you can't see it, even though like you really it really does feel like you have to see it. Like it does such an effective job at scaring the ever loving shit out of people. Alright, it's 523. Okay. 523, 520, and 63 is the angle. Boom! Bones. It looks like a skeleton. Well, obviously. It looks like that's the spine of something because of how it curves up, and then you can kind of see what looks like it could be ribs back there too. But it could also be several different bodies, implying that there is more than what we've already seen, or implying that there are more entities down here with us, or at least they were at some point. If this is 520, then I should just be able to back all the way up until 400, basically. So I'm going to be here a little bit. Oh my god. Fucking caught me again. Saving progress, that's good. Let's go 370. Three, two. Boom, look at that. If I just head straight up, I want to see if this will put me in like the. Fuck off, Meta Horizon. Leave me alone. I'm working right now. That. That scared me more than the actual game has so far. I was not expecting that. Whatever, whatever. Let's keep going. That is actually insane. What the hell? That worked? Let's go get 325, 74. Okay. What? Oh, holy shit, fire. I wonder if I keep one burning. Will it smolder back into other ones? I'm gonna look away. What's that saying? Watched fire never burns. Uh, I'm slowly gonna die of smoke inhalation. It literally hasn't spread so far. Let's just head that way until I get to 325. I want to keep this fire with me throughout the rest of the game. Go 325, and then I'll have to go up a little bit more. And just go 0. Yeah. Seven, 4, 1. 18. Come on, I'm right there. Come on. Come on. There we go. 18, 7, 4, 1, 3, 2, 5. Where's that 10? No, that's 18. Okay, cool. Excuse me, fire. Ah, more skeleton. Look at that. It's so nice and warm in here now, instead of just being freezing in the depths. I wonder if fire's bad. I wonder if fire's bad for you when you're underwater. One 576, and 184. Boom, look at that. Excuse me, fire. Oh, that's bright. It's the anomaly. Alright. Wait. That shouldn't be possible. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, that works out well for me, because I'll slowly be maneuvering behind. Okay. That physically is not possible, but you know what? We'll agree to disagree. It is 635,227 or 277. Okay. I'll just have to head this way. I'm pretty sure I have one more. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going forward. Is bro just mad dogging me like that? I wonder. Wait. Uh, so I'm where am I at? 470, like right about here. Okay, yeah. If I keep pushing forward, I will hit it. That's good to know. All right, now please tell me I don't have to do that again. I think I hit a save where I'm good to. Where am I at? 470. Okay, yeah. 425. All right, I'm right before this, so I can just push forward. Wait, that's not the same thing I was at. Why 700? Yeah, that's not what I was at all. It took away my fire. Man, might as well stare at you. So I'll have to push. I'm at basically 500. So wait, no, I'm not. I'm at 479, 25, and then hit 675. Guys, there's beans on the floor. Oh, I was probably about to hit that. So where am I at? I am at. Was that 750? So 750 I saw. 750, right about there, and then I'd want to turn directly 90. Oh, wait, it's actually filling up. Wait, no, it's actually filling up. Oh, I'm not at. Wait, no, no, wait, hold on. Wait, it's actually filling up, guys. I didn't realize it actually fills up. I was just being funny, I thought. There we go. And now I head directly up. Look at this. I might as well be playing baby's first video game with how easy that is. Alright, what's the 828? 675-828 295. There we go. That actually got me a little bit. It gave me a little bit of chills. Okay. Created Unity 2021. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of this trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean, a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. And that is Iron Lung. I had a lot of fun. Honestly, I said this the past previous times. I think it's a very interesting horror game. I think it does a very good job at tapping into claustrophobia, but also tapping into the fear of the unknown and thalassophobia. But honestly, I still enjoyed it just as much as I did the first time I played it through. Of course, I wasn't nearly as surprised as I was the first time I went through, but that didn't make it any less enjoyable. Anyway, like and subscribe, guys. That really helps me. Or like and subscribe, comment too. All of those really help me out. Um, Honestly, I'll be back at you with more content like this soon enough. Also, I know some of you are probably wondering where my I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream video is. I'm working on it. Slowly but surely, I'm working on it. You'll see why in the video I've been taking so long on it. But, anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.